Welcome back, everyone. You're watching TorNis Entertainment, variety streamer who breaks games and looks for hardcore. This is day 12 of the series, season 3, Xenonauts 2, Milestone 5. And this is going to be probably a very short video and stream for this segment because, well, I just need to show you something. And yeah, we have a problem, big problem. So, after the last successful stream, I decided to test ahead of what was gonna happen in the game, and well, phase 4 starts, and the UOO thing starts activating. I can talk about mechanics and what's not, but that's not even that important. What is important is the mission that is forced on you, called UOO-1 Sabotage. And apparently there's two-parter. So, like, first you need to sabotage, and then the second mission is like after you sabotage it, you research it, and then you attack the whole thing and destroy it or something. Yeah, get rid of it permanently. Sabotage is like a delaying it with the extra step. So the problem is the my main issue with this mission. Before we jump into the testing, and I will show you what this mission is. So. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's a bug or not. I honestly don't have a really even like I don't know. It's hard to talk to devs, reach to them, and they only respond very much to some crashes and other things like that. By the way, I had a crash when I was testing, but points aside, yeah, it's fine. Like end game crash probably is fine. So yeah, the main problem is that if you fail this mission in your campaign, I think you don't get a second chance. This is kind of weird because so I tested this mission already offline, and I will do it also with you, but like one moment, I need to explain this. So if you fail this story mission, you can continue playing the game, but the button to sabotage the UOO will be gone, because it's kind of like completed or whatever, yeah, only one time. And then the game continues, but the problem is, as much as I skip time, I think unless I'm missing, maybe write it in the comments if you know the answer for that, but if there's a technology that I can still get somehow else, like maybe from the really high tier ship, from the UFOs, because yes, by the way, there's been new type of UFOs appearing, Harvester and something else I already forgot. Yeah, I think there's even 3 UFOs that are left for me to handle, not 2, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, so I don't know that part because I didn't really test what happens after I destroy, loot those UFOs. But yeah, so you have one chance at this mission, and I think I don't know if it's intentional, but I think your save file is bricked. But I don't want to believe this, because like, why would the developer would intentionally let you play continuing this campaign? Like, have they because I tried to find information about this on Discord. There was first of all, the bug confirmed. There's objective in a Geoscape that says the same thing. Like, even if you complete, by the way, the mission, it still says sabotage the UOO-1. It still says it. It's a separate bug. But the users in Discord barely talked about this mission, by the way. But I found some info, and they've been saying that they've been saying along the lines that. You need to wait after you complete this. After you complete it, you need to wait. You need to research something from the mission, and then you need to wait time, like a month or something, and then the second part is gonna appear, right? I mean, I have a save file here where I already like failed the mission, I believe, right? So I can just do this right now, yeah, unless it's gonna crash. So yeah, this is very important because like I really want to show you guys the mission itself, because this is just like, you know, I'm the master of the game. I'm a commander, Ironman, you know, like I'm the god of Xenonauts, yeah, self-proclaimed, but like that mission is completely screwed. Like it is like I even was DMing with the one viewer of mine who is like expert in this game, and he had no solution for me either. I think he didn't even play with Ironman, or like every time I mentioned Ironman, they were like silent. So yeah, I guess they just safe scammed everything. So yeah, look at this, complete sabotage mission, and it's gone. Like there's no button. So what I do now, what I do in this campaign now, after I failed the mission. Like, I don't have any research here. Do I just wait even more time? Orbital analysis, like bombardment. Actually, what is analysis of this thing? Wait, what is this? That didn't exist when I... maybe reloading the save file actually open up this thing now? Oh, maybe this is actually part 2. Oh, okay, well, let's see. Maybe there was a bug with like... Oh, I might lose the game though. Funding report, no. Funding report is 26 days. Yeah, everything is critical. This thing is bombarding the Earth and causing a bunch of panic. By the way, well, obviously. Let's see what happens with it. Yeah, maybe I now... Oh my god, this like base there, like, bruh. No wonder it crashed, probably. Yeah, like, I don't think I saw this thing. Also, yeah, by the way, zero UFOs pretty much almost. Did you see how many UFOs? I was just skipping time right now. Brilliant. Also in other bays, Jesus. Cruise. Yeah, there's another ship called Cruiser. There's gonna be a lot of fun here. Harvester, Cruiser, yeah, like, and I think there's a battleship. So there's like 3 more. Please fuck off. I want analysis. Jesus. Yeah. I mean, bridges. Oh, okay, never mind. So there was some issue with me failing mission. And yeah, so bridge assault plots exist. And also data recovery. It's funny because I didn't recover anything. I failed the mission. Well, in my testing right now. Analysis is a real weakness. So yeah, I'm gonna send like one character on the mission and fail it on purpose instead of suiciding entire squad. Yeah, that's about pog. Funding report 16 days. I'll research it faster than. Is the mission that hard? Yeah, I will show you after I figure out this thing. I don't think there's any trigger. Yeah, you're probably right, Milky Shake. Yeah, but honestly, I would be also not surprised if like there would be permanent campaign loss if you fail. I mean, logically it should be. Like, I mean, logically you need to steal material from this place, and we fail at like no. Wait, logically we need to have this mission again. Like that'll be my how I would design it, but yeah. Would be catastrophic to the alien warfare, blah blah blah. Yeah, bridge assault, yeah, it's possible. Okay, so okay, good. There was just some UI bug or whatever. Yeah, there's a button for second mission, so the campaign is not bricked. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna show you what the hell is what were they smoking, and when they were like, I mean that's another proof that they're not testing the game on this difficulty, yeah, unfortunately. Because this is a save before I start the mission. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, I can make a better squad for it, and I'll discuss what can I do better, of course, before I do this mission, but like... Yeah, now that I learned that I can fail this mission and still continue this campaign, I probably will just fail it, yeah, like, and take bombardments and everything else. Cause, okay. Oh, wait, where is the button? Wait, where is it? What? Wait, where is it? Where's the button? Ah, what? Man, more bugs. Ah, completion. Okay. Yeah, it's not completed yet. Yeah, it's not completed yet. Okay. Supposed to increase the orbital cannon, but I'm sure. Yes, yeah, it's bugged also. Yeah, you need to damage with laser or thermal damage, like this circle thing. Yeah. I also looked into this. Delaying time is not important. I'm just worried about the progress of the main campaign and studies. Yeah. Like, delaying 5 days, like, or this orbital thing is very irrelevant. You can control panic, and you can stall this thing as much as you like to, honestly, yeah. Like, the first +10 to all, the first script at +10 to all regions, it kind of hurts. But then it, each 15 days, it attacks only for, like, -20, I believe, right? Or even 10. Anyway, let's research the mission. Oh, there's a abductor. Before my base gets attacked, though. I mean, I could have just loaded the turn 1 save file, honestly, but I wanted to load the different RNG, so to speak. There we go, there's that. Like, who cares about victory effects? 5 to 35 day bombardment delay, and, like, this is whatever, yeah. Alright. Yeah, obviously we're capped at 12 people, or the couple of robots also. Yeah, so just checking. Okay, so, well, obviously, like, my normal team would be pretty cool, right, here. Like, you would expect to be... Also, why my characters are randomized position-wise, I don't know why. But yeah, obviously, this is a timer-based mission, and you don't need overcombents and all that. Also, yeah, did I mention that this is timer-based mission? Okay. So, this mission, Sabotage, why did I literally just assumed immediately that if I'm bricked in campaign, I just lost the entire game, and I cannot even continue this campaign? Because this mission is borderline impossible on this difficulty. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna tease, for those who have never seen any mission, so you can read the mission briefing. So this is effectively endgame data USB stealing operation. Except, we're not even playing on Earth. We're playing on a brand new tile set. We're playing in a space orbit location where everything is open. And you're gonna see the map. And we're not fighting the goddamn ballistic weapons like cleaners. We're fighting elites of the elites. Elites of the elites. In this mission, there are freaking bulls that I never fought before. Elite version of them. And there's also infinite reinforcements. There's, like... Holy shit! Look at this map. You started in open. And you have, like, I will show you the map. So there's these sub-buildings that you need to go, yeah? No, this is not the last mission. No, this is not even close for the final mission yet, but... So... so, yeah, there we go. There's the map. Also, this is the circle that you can destroy and, like, get the delay, but yeah. So yeah, we don't see right now balls, which is kind of interesting because last time I started this mission there was like one ball here, and there was a ball on a roof. Like, that was icing on a cake. There was a freaking ball, freaking elite ball in the roof. that would snipe me no matter what. And like the moment, so here we go. So for example, if I start shooting these things, oh, there's like, oh wow, look at that, like, I can probably kill this guy. Yeah, I will, but then what? I'll also die. Like, yeah, there's a option for me to shoot things a little bit and then smoke myself a little bit. But again, I'm wasting time of not picking up the objective, right? And I will have a next turn, I will have a really bad position to shoot from, because snipers and machine gunners obviously cannot do shit through the smoke. And sometimes also the on this difficulty, plasma weapons, you know, they don't give a shit about smoke sometimes, and they can shoot through it, including. Also, by the way, when I tested before this mission, these elite balls, they never missed me. They always had a triple shot, and they hit me. Also, I also confirm another thing. The balls can move quite a bit of distance. Like, they can move, like, from here to here and still take 3 shots. Like, from here to here, and they still can shoot 3 times. These balls are capable of tanking fusion snipers at the back, by the way. Yes, I'm aware. So yes, I don't have a fusion weapons, which we'll talk about fusion weapons, by the way, later. I'm just showing right now what the hell is this mission. Also, by the way, if you didn't notice, there's the portals here, right? There's a couple... Oh yeah, so you start the mission and you're like already overwatched. So you need to deal with these enemies, right, somehow. So either you smoke and move through, like you have to move and, you know, go inside these places, right? Mind control people here, yeah, boggies. I'll just I'll do some stuff. This place is filled with a bunch of enemies, including elites. Like I said, elite balls for some reason. Nice. So yeah, you need to obviously stand here like your best team. Because if you don't have a characters with like 80, 90 plus time units, it's over immediately because you need to run here a lot. You need high HP to tank some hits and hopefully it'll survive. You have to suicide your best team here for sure. So, where the balls are, I wonder? Are they inside? Well, let's find out. There's these things I need to loot. There's one there. There's one. Also, yeah, you're supposed to be like looting this stuff, but there's enemies everywhere, right? So that's very nice. So, very safe indeed. But yeah, where the balls are, it's like I'm like I'm some crazy person that said there's a balls and I don't see a single one, yeah. Yeah, as you can see, there's multiple ways to enter, but again, everywhere you go, you will get punished pretty much, because, well, on turn 1 you're here, then you most likely cannot kill this. Let's open up this passage and see what's there. You can teleport. There's 4 here. Teleport. Oh, there we go. There's the ball. So they did. Yeah, I was thinking. You know, the fact that I don't see the rest of the balls is making me even scared. Like, again, I'm testing. Don't worry. This is not like a real attempt or anything. We need to skip a lot of time to get. There's a robots. There's more elites, more officers. But yeah, where the balls are. Show me the balls. Also, this gun does a lot of damage, by the way. I don't know how it works, but it's like it's a mind control and damage at the same time. Like, I don't know how it works. Fuck yeah, sniper, dead snipe. So why he got the buff? From inside the building, probably. But yeah, with the fusions, snipers and the machine guns, it's definitely probably easier to one-shot some of these enemies, excluding the balls. For sure. See, I'm not getting overwatched, it's lucky. Ah, this guy got activated, yeah. Cool. So this map got like 1, 2, 3 respawns positions, yeah. Honestly, this layout is pretty chill, like compared to the other one that I got on my previous test. Like, if not for this guy, we would be probably safe here. Like, here's the problem, right? You can get a ball inside the building, right? On a turn 1, for example. And what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about that elite ball? Like, there's no answer. I try to toss like 3 EMP grenades. I tried shooting it in the front because, or the back because I was shooting through the EMP and then like forcing it to turn and then shooting with a shotgun. It definitely needs more damage. And then shields does not help you against the ball, and everybody else dies also. So it's like at least one person guaranteed dies if you cannot deal with a ball. At least one. And there's gonna be panic. There's gonna be other things, suppressions, just a bunch of horrible, horrible things happening. There's another one. Yeah, it's just ridiculous how many enemies are immediately in open and ready to screw you, yeah. Alright, let's save the snipers at least, I guess. Yeah, only one ball. They can come in a second building further away. The probable reason they ignore smoke is that they also often... Yes, exactly. The second floor really screwed with me too, yeah. Definitely could happen. Let's see. Guarantee hit probably from that. 60 damage pistol, by the way. Damn, son. But yeah, this could have been way worse, for example. But yeah, obviously I'm in open, I played recklessly, because at this point you have to all in here, yeah, if you're going to this mission. So funny. Oh, wait, ball can do... Ah, cool. The ball can teleport. Safe. I don't know how I got lucky there with... Oh, whoa, nice suppression. Machine gun. Huh? How did like the... Oh my god. Luckily the 40 armor, by the way, saves from some plasma damage, surprisingly. But of course, if you get hit a couple times, yeah, not anymore. Like, look at how many... Also, this map got 20... Oh yeah, the elite civilians are... and normal civilians. Oh my god. Yeah, look at this. It doesn't stop. Like, there's just... They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I'm just not so sure where the balls are. And of course, I lost. I was bleeding. And my top 2 characters dying. That's like panic and morale drop and all that. This was relatively safe. Yeah, this is what surprised me. Yeah, this was relatively safe turn 1 in this section. Because, again, there was no ball here. But yeah, where the rest of them are? Like, I've been... In the previous attempt that I did, there was at least 4 of them. And 2 of them were in my spawn. This is what the viewers were telling me. Haha, how TorNis is gonna deal with this mission, right? Like, they're being teasing about that. Well, now I understand why. If the fusion weapon having issues killing these enemies, what the hell am I supposed to do against them? Like... And yeah, I mean, smoke. There was not enough smoke here, yeah, but I think he just decided to shoot like these guys also or something there. Like, also, damn, that shot missed. It's all the way here. Bot exploded. It's just instead of smoking yourself to smoke in position to maintain some of the sidelines so you can still kill stuff. No. I don't have, like, here's the thing, like, with snipers, I can still, like, move out of the smoke. The problem is, I lose like 50% accuracy, I guess that's what you're talking about. Creamfield, no, I'm not having a good time. I'm literally just showing you how this mission is like literally just game over campaign situation. But yeah, hey there. So yeah, I found out that throwing demolition charge behind the ball will shred both regular armor and frontal armor, as well as make it turn opposite direction. Of course, you won't be able to find it unless you are playing different. No, I know. No, Brutality, you're right. The problem is you're using your premium character to 51% time unit to toss a fucking grenade, and then they're useless. And you're probably in a bad spot too, for the chance that you might need to use a different character to do damage for the thing that... Also, it only works if when you have a characters that are extremely close to the ball to begin with. Do you think I want to be very close to the ball? Of course not. So yes, I know how to kill them. I know, of course, but... Also, I don't understand how Kepka survived the explosions. Like, sometimes the explosion does this. Like, I noticed that it did 0 damage. It destroyed my armor. But these characters also have the same 40 armor and they instantly dies. I guess it's just crit or like high roll maybe on them. I don't know. That was very lucky there too. I somehow managed to get one of the balls to spare my boys by tossing smoke at it. Yeah, but isn't it the same? Like, if you... Well, it can move and shoot, so I don't know if it's good. I'd like... Maybe... so what you're suggesting, maybe to toss it like this? Like, somewhere close to it. So not inside of it, but like close to it. So in his path? Yeah, well, if you have opportunity for that too. Because it can move any direction. It's flying unit. It's a levitating unit. Mind control. Ah, I targeted. Lol, I wanted to target my character, but he's mind controlled and I shot him and I missed. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so. I mean, why you need. Like, now that we know that we can just suicide one character on this mission and fail it and then continue a campaign, I think I'm gonna be doing that. Because I literally have no motivation to lose my entire team here of my premium soldiers. For what? For like 30 days of delaying orbital strike and -10 panic globally? Eat shit, game. Eat shit, game. It was positional, it didn't have any good sidelines. Well, I mean, it cannot go to space. Maybe, yeah, I mean, I could see it being possible sometimes, but, well... It's funny that he's teleporter, yeah, because there's definitely high chance that the ball can be around this area, like, and whenever they use the teleporter or not. It's up to them, of course. But yeah, where's the rest of the balls? I kind of want to find them. Yeah, this is just horrible. Yeah, go ahead, send me screenshots. There's gotta be more balls. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, tell me, chat, please. Anybody who plays the game. Unfortunately, there's some specialists in the chat that are not here right now because, well, again, this is today's work day, and I understand. But I will try to make this day, quote unquote, short. It's like I said, I am not planning to actually play the day progress. Yeah. I'm just showing you, and like again, I'm glad that we know that the save is not bricked. Like what? Okay, so imagine me going after these things, right? Like, and what I'm supposed to do against this? I'll shot him. Well, shot you. Like I was considering, yeah, 50%, like shotguns 50%, shielders maybe, or even less than. But like, surprise! It's kind of weird because like machine guns and snipers could also be really useful here, as if you somehow, I don't know, hold the ground with snipers and. Yeah, it's too open of the map, exactly. Shotguns also have problems with catching all overwatches and other things too. It's funny because this map allows you to snipe. Like, I was considering maybe bring a lot of snipers and on turn 1 just shoot everything, like. But then again, there's another problem, the timer of the computer desks. I mean, what if you bring like 6 snipers, like 3 assaults, 3 shielders, like something like that, yeah. You can also draw them. There's not enough time for that. If this was normal mission, I would handle this, but like they had to make that timer, and on Commander Ironman you get less timer turns, so normally it's like +1 or +2 turns. Trying optional? No, I'm not trying to optional. You need primary objective stealing 10 things. That is not it's just a reminder that you'll get swarmed by reinforcements. Control outer area, at least around the spawn. It's so random and bullshit. Like, again, you can get unlucky spawns of the people, aliens being on a roof here. You can get people on a roof here. There's also complicated roofs. Like, this part doesn't have a so you saw where the ball is here. There's a teleporter here. This teleporter leads to this command room right here. There's another room here. They could literally go outside of this room and snipe me on turn 1. If I don't, like, how am I supposed to protect? There's no covers. I'm standing on open. Like, if I have machine guns or snipers, like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do here? The safe thing I think I can come off with is going in this building right here. In this building, because it doesn't have a second floor like this house here, yeah. So you clean the whoever, pray that there's no ball here, and you go here, and at least you're gonna break the laws. But then you're kind of like stuck here too, because, well, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, I assume, yeah. Yeah, it's not enough to complete the mission. I guess, well, like, this is really good to steal, but unfortunately that's like the strongest area. You might get stuck there. Yeah, well, I will be probably heavily overwatched, and there's like a lot of enemies, yeah, will be coming after me. But then what? Yeah. Yeah, it's just, now you see the map, now you see the enemies. It seems like on this seat, the balls were hitting somewhere. Maybe they're here, maybe they're in this building. Full fusion on veteran, and it was still bad. Yeah, I believe you. So let's discuss. Wait, you can get Vanguard. Are you sure about that? Well, you can get Vanguard armor. I thought that the Vanguard armor is like after this mission. So let's discuss how can I improve my chances of winning this mission if I really want to play it for some reason, and delaying the panic thing. Like, I mean, just taking the constant panic increase from orbital bombardment. So the biggest upgrade I can get is fusion weapons. Fusion weapons. Fusion weapons will arguably one-shot probably even like civilian with 1 pellet or something, yeah. Shotgun. The only concern here is the elite balls. Elite. They have like 300 HP plus armor, and I don't know how armor calculates, so, and besides we don't have like the stats on them. The rest is just, you know, you see sectons without armor, signs without armor, so it's like manageable, yeah. I mean, they're elites, of course, they have a plasma, but, well, it is what it is. Now the question is, how much armor Vanguard armor possesses? Can you tell me, please, Milkim? Because my current armor is 40. And if I'm lucky, it can absorb a couple plasma hits before it gets destroyed, and then I can, like... So, yes, the 3 things I could upgrade is fusion weapons, fusion explosives, which honestly doesn't do anything for me because I'm not really using explosives. They're not useful, though... So, well, here's the question also. Does EMP grenade does more damage to ball, or the fusion grenade does more damage to it? Can it give you additional time units above 100? Like, because my characters are very close to 100 caps, so yeah. Yeah, because I don't have numbers, like, I wonder if fusion grenade does more damage or not. I would imagine the fusion grenade should insta-kill, like Sign, for example, here, if I tossed it. Because then, yeah, no stuns, and the thing is, yeah, the stun grenade is super cool because, EMP, I mean, because it suppresses the enemy, and if we're talking about safety. So yeah, fusion weapons, fusion explosives, and this Vanguard armor, which I never seen, but apparently it has 50 armor, which, well... golly, it's better than 40, but it still does not save you from ball. But I don't have motivation to play this mission. Like, why? Why would I play this mission? I will only play this mission when I'm actually losing campaign of panic, right? I will test this in a few... wait, yeah, so I will test this in the future, or maybe in some other time, but, like, the second assault, the part of the mission, I mean, where I destroy this thing, should be... like, I should invest everything there, yeah? All my characters, this all in. And this is like a precursor to the final mission also, to activate the Stage 5 invasion, yeah? So, I obviously haven't seen this mission yet, but I assume it's like a crazy... it's like a harder version of this, just without timer. This is what I assume. There's gonna be a same tile set, more maybe elites, more like servitor elites, I don't know. But, and even so, I think even when there's gonna be hopefully no timer there, I really hope so, it's still gonna be extremely challenging due to the unfamiliar layouts of this structure and how you can get screwed, like, unless your Giga is safe somehow. But yeah, I will handle that later, because we obviously have like harvesters, we got cruisers, UFO, we got plenty content to deal with before we even get to this UOO sabotage / assault situation, right? And yes, it's simple. I will either lose campaign if I attack it normally, even with fusions. And we're gonna end the season 3 here, because I don't think I will be starting a new campaign. I'm just gonna wait for Milestone 6 or in full version of the game. Or we do something very logical that obviously should be done. We suicide like one person, one private, and finish this mission. And then we just continue tanking panic levels. And yeah, also, oh yeah, this is where actually this panic command might be useful. Yeah, so I need to save enough like operation points, so that might be useful too if the thing gets too critical. But I'm pretty sure the panic levels are going to be way adequately. Like on my test, I was skipping hundreds of UFOs, yeah, events. So if I keep killing UFOs, it's going to be probably like stabilized, yeah. Especially if I keep doing terror as well and all that other stuff. Fusion grenade is 75 kinetic, while EMP is 45. Yeah, but EMP damage is double damage, right, on robotics, or at least it claims to be, so... I guess then EMP is still better. Heck to... I mean, just have both, I guess, like, it's... With all these Giga characters here, the Giga Chads, like strength, 100 strength, 100 speed, everything, yeah. You can obviously afford getting yourself like pretty much a whole set of equipment. You can just bypass his armor. How much fusion grenade destroys armor though? Because that's also kind of important. This is where demolition charge I think is better, because it does thermal damage, which destroys more armor, yeah. Yeah, but the ball is the robot, so that's why I'm like... Also, yeah, it's so annoying that there's the grenade, which doesn't destroy cover because it's kinetic, and then there's like a thermal charge, which is a 2x2 item. 5 armor destruction, wow, that's pathetic. Or it's a grenade, yeah. Thermal fusion thing should do way more than this, yeah. Yeah, 5 is nothing. You might as well, like, the laser pistol does more. -8. Well, yeah, I don't think I have anything else I can show you here. I mean, I could just continue this mission. Eventually people will die here and then wipe. But yeah, that's... This mission is very much... like, if you play on Veteran or Normal difficulty, whatever it's called, without Ironman, you need to save scam here like crazy to have a decent result. And you have to be also very good at the game, but that implies that you're probably going to be playing on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, but here's the problem. If you're good at tactics games or just good at this game because you learned how to play it enough already, you're probably not going to be playing on the second difficulty. So yeah, props to Dev for putting the worst type of mission in an entire game. Timer-based 6-turn timer evac in open against... Also, yeah, like I probably was supposed to get the elite balls maybe in the cruiser or something, I assume, but I haven't even fought a single elite ball in a game, and they just give you them like 4, I think. Maybe even more, but I assume there's like 4 of them. Thermal pack does 40 thermal damage with 28 destruction. Okay. But I just like how it's 2x2, yeah, like every even inventory socket. Effectively, thermal charges is similar to the value of like the modules, so yeah, it's pretty bad. Safe scummers unite. Well, again, I'm very glad that there's an option to just to suicide on this mission and continue the campaign. Yeah, who is gonna actually willingly go and like it's possible to recover, but still you need like that USA bonus, maybe train, like losing. I mean, at least there's a catch-up mechanic, you know, right? These armors modules, there's this strength module, other things. So this is like a little bit catch-up bonus mechanic, but yeah, losing all your primary team just for what? Like, I would, if we were risking some kind of exclusive like Giga Chat, like Plasma Blaster, you know, like Blaster Launcher technology, or again, it would be actually forced by the plot progress here, so we have no choice. But turns out this is just a delay a little bit. Like, instead of like 15 days each cycle bombardment, if you complete this mission like 10 discs was like 30 days, I believe it's gonna be like, or something, or not even that, less. You can get 5 days if you destroy these. Well, we believe if we damage them, they're counted, but also how much you damage them. This thing is huge. 1, 2, 3, 4x4. So how many pieces of tiles you need to destroy for this thing? Does this count for 2 or 1? Like, I don't know. So, and people in Discord been saying this thing does not work and bugged, and people were confused. Also, yeah, the design of this mission sucks because the game does not explain what exactly is this object. Like, we assume that this is that circle, right? Which, by the way, there's not even that many to begin with. They're in the center of the map, yeah. And maybe there's somebody else, but yeah, I think there might be only here, actually. Maybe there also one, I don't remember, but yeah, like, and it's not just me. I read the comments about it, and they were confused. Is it worth it? Is it like what I have to destroy? So there's no like error pointing out to that. In fact, this objective is not even high. It's not even here. Like, this is what bothered me. It's not even optional here. So they really designed this mission quite badly. Weapon tiers were not enough various equipment in between. Too many tiers of weapons? Not really. I mean, it's kind of standard for Long War or XCOM type of experience. 5 tiers of weapon, yeah. But not enough equipment between them. Well, again, depends for the... I mean, originally UFO Defense also didn't really possess that much equipment outside of the... Well, there was like proximity mines, a few other things, but for the most part it's just straightforward power creep of whatever you already have. And the modern XCOM games or tactic games, they just expand on the creative like skill systems and other perk systems and stuff like that. In this game, there's just soldiers, just like in original. But yeah, horrible mission. I guess the title of this video is gonna be a bit clickbait now, because I'm probably just gonna put it's over something. It's over, yeah. Like, well, no. I was literally, this was intention. I'm gonna just show you like for like less than an hour segment here, this truth about this mission, and if I would not be able to continue story, that'll be it then. Because yes, I will try my best. I will still do the attempt to beat this mission with fusion weapons. Like, I would try to get any possible upgrade. I would play all these cruiser ships. Like, there's plenty of ships that are UFOs that are gonna attack me before this mission becomes available, yeah. So of course, and I could keep delaying it a little bit further, yeah, with the cost of panic or increase. But yeah, I was ready to actually just hear, okay, I cannot win this mission because nobody can. People in Discord, like, again, expert person that I was talking, they didn't really play Ironman, it looks like, so they handled this mission differently. Yeah, horrible mission. Horrible mission. Probably shouldn't send proxy mines if there's serious attempts to matter. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, I think there could be a little bit extra things, but again, you could also say the same. Aliens in these games could be downgrades, like for the what they can potentially do. Again, aliens have like 8 blasters in this game that could horribly, but I guess you know, losing entire team on turn 1 inside the, I mean, realistically, yeah, if there was a alien blasters in a alien bases, for example, this game would be probably not playable, yeah. Or in a few other moments. Is the new air combat better or worse? It didn't happen yet. Milestone 6 is gonna, next major update, final update is gonna give you that redesign of the air combat, but it's not gonna be, seems like that much changed. The air combat is already really good, and one of my favorite parts about this game compared to Phoenix Point and original XCOMs and Firaxis games, obviously, which horrible air game there. The music here is cool, the mechanics cool, but unfortunately, if you're good at air combat, you're gonna probably kill every UFO without any issues. There's that kind of flaw. Developers are trying to improve UI, explain things, to make tutorial for it, but the balancing, it's probably going to be similar even after they change the one cannons and rockets slot situation. So yeah, okay, good. So the season 3 continues. Yeah, we're gonna be struggling through the upcoming missions and having fun with that. New types of UFOs. And this mission can go fuck itself, just like Milky Shake said, and I'm pretty sure the other viewers who are following my Xenonauts walkthrough, if they're watching me on YouTube, if they subscribe to me, they will see what I'm talking about here. And, you know, this mission should not be in such state as it is. Like, it's so unfair also, like, so just from design perspective, I also disagree how in early game there's like no UFOs, and the main juice of the game, which again lore explained, right? But they could have gave us some cleaner missions without fucking timer. Like, why every single cleaner mission is timer based, and it's really scary and on this difficulty. Like, VIP extraction was one of the like VIP extraction is not even that bad compared to this mission, obviously, right? There's no balls and there's no plasma elites and things like that. Still horrible. So in early game, every mission is you have an abduction mission. You got abduction missions are really dangerous too if you're inexperienced in Xenonauts 2. You have a cleaner data extraction mission, one second mission. Then there's like the HQ. There's other. Well, yeah, I guess HQ doesn't have a timer, but like, yeah, you also need to survive to that one. Yeah. So the very early in first part of the game have the worst, hardest content, and then also Doom timer just disappears without penalizing you, so you can literally just get 99% of it, and you'll be you don't have to invest into decreasing the thing. Yeah, just yeah, it's such a noob trap, unfortunately. But if I'm gonna make on YouTube like the new top 10 pro tips or beginner guides like things, I'll definitely need to mention that part too. Like, just I can make it a video for. I can actually make a separate video, like maybe 5 minutes long or something, that tutorial on explaining the Geoscape, like the infiltrator system, not operation point system, yeah. So like bonuses, the green, red circles, and explaining all this stuff, like what to pick, how to spend your resources. Like I can probably a lot of people are going to be googling information about that, so I might need to make a good video. I was also thinking closer to the release of the game or during release, I should probably make some of these like separate short video guides, like for not a big guide, but like just a video that answers some questions. I think those are going to be pretty good. Yeah, just I know it's going to be a little bit floody. Yeah, like for example, I'll show you how to use smoke effectively, or like shoot through covers, or how to avoid game over doomsday, how to use your operation points and stuff like that. Yeah, why not? I mean, but yeah, so you have that early game, this timer based only. Then phase 2 begins, and then the entire game becomes super chill and easy if you're again experienced and in UFO defense, or you're good at tactics games. You probably will, like, again, just existence of mission where there's timer and no timer, that's just crazy difference. Crazy difference. I don't need to even repeat it, explain it. It's just good. It's like very, very obvious thing. The only timer-based mission that will happen really rarely later on in the game is like what, abduction mission that happens like once per several months, if not more. Everything else is just on your own pace kind of experience. And then closer to the end game, we have this mission. Bravo. Second, you tell me now, Milkshake. I'm gonna test the mission obviously too, but if there's a timer, yeah, tell me. What is the fun about it? At least indoors, at least. That's great. Shotguns and plasma fusion shotguns and other things are gonna have valor. Well, I assume you have to destroy the thing, so that would be weird if that mission got timer too. I mean, what else in the game even exists that I guess ethereals, they might be surprised at the end of the mission somewhere, like couple ethereals or something. Mind control, yeah, if I'm equipped with fusion weapons, yeah, like being mind controlled is not exactly great. Capturing a shit ton of aliens and hold it for 6 turns against infinite reinforcements. Hold on. What? Capture room with a lot of aliens. So this is without timer, you can just clean them on your own pace, right? And then hold it for 6 turns. Yeah, it depends if there's doors or not. Well, I guess if there are doors, they will be broken probably. Well, I mean, there's some distance. Hopefully there's you can like camp with snipers and machine gunners. Reinforcements start arriving after turn 4. For how many turns each reinforcement is spawned? Each 3 turns or 2? Like, wait, so by default I start the mission and the reinforcements already arrive after turn 4. And if the map is like some kind of maze or really huge, I will not be able to even get to the capture room. Similar to this mission. No, well, maybe, yeah, maybe they will spawn from these sections, yeah. Well, if it's an open, though you did say it's a close... Well, again, I will test it, yeah, just... I'm kind of getting teased by your description right now. I can load the save file where I already skipped enough time where, like, I already had that research completed, yeah. Target room is right next to you. But what about the aliens? You start the mission, there will be like a lot of them still you have to kill, yeah. I assume. Well, I mean, it definitely looks easier than, I mean, from the description, it definitely looks easier than this one. And also, I assume if you fail that mission, you can get another try on it, because that's like, you'll have to progress the game by destroying this orbital thing. Side objective. Cool. Packed with aliens. Well, fusion machine gun is gonna probably have a word with that room, yeah. I mean, if we spawn nearby, it's a couple machine fusion people will PPPO. But yeah, unfortunately, stacking my own team close to the room with a bunch of aliens. Yeah, imagine one of them open doors and then the rest can toss grenades at me. Yeah, and ethereal, yeah, Eternals. And here's the cool part, I think. I don't know what their abilities, how strong they're, but most of my characters are pretty much 100 bravery. There's some exceptions apply, and I guess I should give those other exceptions that mind shield after all. But I have a feeling I can get mind controlled even if I have 100 bravery stat. Like, I don't know the chances for it, but that would be horrible, yeah. Oh, here's another question, Milky Shake. Can you get the tier 3 dropship for when you're attacking? Probably not, right? I've been told the previous stream you can, seems like, get it late game. Or maybe you can, like, maybe you get unlocked it after cruisers. You destroy cruiser. Because, hell, if I can get 16 people, I believe the 16 people on that mission, yeah, so... that's huge. I mean, as long as I don't get detonated, mind controlled, and all that AoE explosions, yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, yeah, maybe that mission is fun and creative, at least, in the regards, but, like, yeah, okay, the final question, perhaps. Do you think the... I mean, for me, for you, like, Commander Ironman, is that mission very much doable and, like, chill? Well, chill is the wrong word, but, like, maybe with, like, minor losses or something. It's locked at 12. Yeah, this mission is locked. Yeah, I've been told about it for some reason. They locked it to 12 soldiers. Yeah, weird. I guess the developer didn't thought of that you can actually get with the tier 3 aircraft here. And yes, you're right. If a cruisers start appearing basically just when I unlock access to this mission. Or even maybe earlier, so it's possible to prepare for the if you have materials and shit. Oh yeah. So yeah, how would you rate the second part of this mission, the destruction part? On us, how doable it is, and, you know, on this difficulty. This specific mission goes to dumpster. I'm not even gonna try it. Because, like, logically, yeah, if I fail the mission or I wipe on a mission which condition is to destroy the orbital, well, that's fair. Yeah, I failed. And try again, hopefully also works, but yeah. I didn't manage to... Wait, you gave up on that mission? Wait, you actually gave up on the game? That was your last drop? Like, of patience or whatever. Decided to start campaign and try different Geoscape strat. Wait, was that your motivation? Ah, maybe you were just tired of the campaign and just playing the same shit or something. Because, like, I mean, what else is gonna be different? Were you behind in economy or something? I mean, if you already had fusion technology, all the armor, and like, what else are you gonna get? So yeah, it's probably just your mental state about the campaign itself. Well, yeah, okay, got it. Well, but still, like, I mean, okay, you didn't complete it, or you just restarted the campaign. Like, you, by your feeling, like, do you think it's very much possible and easier than this mission? It definitely should be, right? Of course, I have no context of the map yet. I will test it later, yeah, when the time is right. But defending the room doesn't sound horrible. Also, I can bring like a couple Mars platforms. I was thinking about Mars platforms baiting shots, but unfortunately, Mars, like everything here with even signs of the buffs, they will hit guaranteed yeah, without smoke. So it's like. On the one hand, positional it's much better. Okay. Also, yeah, the video is 1 hour long now, but yeah, I'm probably planning to end soon. I'm just basically talking with Milkshake here about this mission. Bailing, good to see you, by the way. We're just finishing up here, I guess. Again, I'm playing early access, just... But I don't think that they're gonna redesign these missions or change difficulty. I mean, the developers doesn't even care to balance the Colossus armor and some other things, so... that's not in their priority. I mean, the gas grenade, the axe-like explosive should give you already plenty information how they care about some aspects here. On the other hand, its positional is much better. On the other hand, the walls are thin and accidentally opened the room before I intended. Well, yeah, you mean before you clean the... But you have a timer, so you have to be hurry anyway, so it's like... If you have a reinforcements timer at the start of the mission, accidental holes might be like fine in regards of... You need to start seeing enemies and just DPSing them down, so... Just smoke here and push forward, I don't know. Again, I don't know how many enemies are there in that room, but... Surely you can toss a couple EMPs and this stun lock disable like most of them. I mean, of course there's robots probably. If there's a servitor, elite endurance, balls, then yeah, that could be fun, yeah. They usually take a long time to address things, like the orbital fire thing was around for half a year before it got shifted later in the campaign. Yeah, I remember. Also, the funny thing is this orbital thing technically existed as a concept of proof, like since the release of the early access. Like Milestone 1 had the already idea how to implement it in the game, but back then it was like just a lore piece at the start of the campaign. It was like way different. I mean, the entire system of invasion was different, yeah, effectively. Room is quite big and ceiling are low, so it doesn't grace can be yeah, okay. Well, machine fusion gun definitely sounds like a better and better by your description. And good thing is there's elite characters with a high stats, high strength, accuracy, like, yeah, maybe the developer was really intending people to use the machine gun only because Colossus armor exists, yeah, like, they want to be like with power armor and shooting it. Oh, but yeah, cool, I think that's all the information we're gonna get anyway right now. Relevant, I'll show you more, but we have Season 3 continues. We got cruisers, harvesters, I assume battleships later. This phase 4 will soon begin, and my actual Ironman save file, and well, we're gonna be just eating shit and taking damage from the orbital bombardment until I am until I unlock the second part. And then hopefully I also have all the equipment and technologies so that I can make that second part easier. And then we're gonna study the second mission. I'm so glad, by the way, I'm not a dumbass, stubborn. I'm actually a stubborn person, by the way, but I'm not stubborn enough to play this bullshit blind. Like, because again, this game is definitely not stable, especially when Sir Lex is in development like that. And again, there's no really. It's not like Long War of the Chosen where it's finished. And by the way, it's a sin in that game to scan Geoscape, yeah, because Geoscape in that game actually is a pure. It's alive. It's dynamic. Every mission there that spawns like so. Spoiling information, spoiling like dark events, spoiling everything is catastrophically bad for your enjoyment of Ironman, yeah. In this game, luckily that's not the case at all, so you can easily just use the same save file and test anything you want. Because, yeah, the UFO spawns in a cluster, scripted, quote-unquote schedules. The missions themselves are also predictable, yeah. Same archetype, so there's no danger of ruining your like experience or ruining Ironman state of your save file effectively. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, probably should have brought way more machine guns and trade to Mars's tank with them. Yeah, you mean platforms. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. I mean, I hope you didn't bring like grenade launchers, people, in that mission. I won't say they will make a change, but they're really slow launchers. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, the final mission exists also in the game, so surely it's gonna be fair and without timer and things like that. This entire stream bailing is effectively me doing PSA for how deadly this mission is and what is it. I effectively thought that my campaign is bricked because either I die and so I thought that failing this mission stops the research and I cannot progress the story anymore, but luckily that's not the case. This mission is borderline impossible to win on the Commander Ironman if you just joined recently, yeah. There's elite balls, 4 of them, I think, and there's so many. This is like open a map, and plasma aliens will hit you like a just horrible map. Like every test I did, trying to actually win, you know, extracting 10 desks, I wiped. So yeah, it's a 6-turn timer mission. Well, 7, I guess, if you count like reinforcement appearance, but even so. Yeah, when you need like 6 characters probably to kill 1 ball, and if it's like very close to you also. Like, what are we gonna do if so again, back to this mission, yeah, like so you imagine me going here and assuming there's a safe spot, right? Like there's no enemies, maybe there's 1 enemy. And then I don't have enough AP to, you know, go to these areas. I can open a door, but that will be exposed. But what happens next turn? And it happened to me in one of my tests offline. So the ball came in and just killed 1 person. And the other one was suppressed and the other one was panicking. And also, yeah, the shot missed. So the person dies and then the third or second shot shoots into a wall, which detonates the wall. And then the rest of the aliens can see me through like various angles, even like, and people can snipe me from here easily also because there's no cover here whatsoever. Crazy mission, yeah. Lab building alone does not contain enough terminals. Yes, exactly. That's what is the problem here. We counted 4 terminals. Maybe there's 2 here. This is important, but yeah, just not enough. And separating in this Separating your squad members is very fatal here, as you can see. Shields or not, doesn't save you. Hey, formidable discipline. What's up, first time chatter? Did somebody recommend my channel or something? Yeah, this game better than Lord of the Long War of the Chosen. It could be with the crazy mods, but just like, you know, Phoenix Point with the Terror from the Void. But as it stands, the vanilla, the version of Xenonauts 2 is just a very cool experience. Alternative, more advanced UFO UFO Defense, the original XCOM game. Yeah, it's like a modern game to play with modern things. All right, I think yeah, we're gonna finish it up here. I show you everything I wanted to show you. So just for the context, right now the work days, it's Wednesday, or wait, it's not even Wednesday. Is it Wednesday today? No, oh, not even Wednesday, bro. It's Tuesday. So yeah, I cannot make, I cannot do long streams yet. So this is like a bonus stream, yeah, small stream. I can only do it like after the job or like the mornings. Even if you take left and Central Bill is still only 8. Yes, total 8, yeah, but you can steal from here to here probably. Like it's, if there's no destroyed, who cares? You can skip this mission or suicide. Like, we're not doing this mission. Who gonna do this mission? And ironically, maybe on normal and on Ironman. Sure, go ahead. Why not? I'm not playing this on Ironman. Absolutely not. Like, if only there was no 30% accuracy bonus, like, at least I would YOLO maybe, like, some shots in a cover, you know, like these covers. Like, something would be better, but when they have guaranteed hits, accuracy, yeah. Like, I would be fine. Okay, just for the perspective, if there was no balls on this mission, imagine there was no balls. This mission would be still very dangerously lethal, just because when you start it, a couple turns, there's everywhere 25 aliens and able to shoot you from, like, remember the multiple like machine guns, and like you cannot just move a lot and stun. Like, you most likely don't have range or not enough time units, and then if you stun like one alien, wow, you're gonna still get Overwatch. So the stunning means suppression. They still have one shot, and then you're probably gonna be exposed somewhere. So again, it's still gonna be extremely dangerous, but the good news is that you can stink a little bit plasma shots, right? So from science, from the civilians, included the UN and sectons, like it's possible to tank a couple shots before your armor gets destroyed, right? Exception is mind control and this thing, yeah, which bypasses every mechanic pretty much. So yeah, it'll be still fun and challenging and very much lethal. But, like, I will be. I need to be thinking about every possible location where they can shoot me. The roofs, yeah. Again, this time I got relatively lucky. There was almost nobody outside of this guy on a roof, because there's like a. They can camp here and teleport from here to here, and they can go from roof and shoot you anywhere on the map. It's like. This just such an ass setup. Yeah. To just, yeah. Good job, developer. How about you test your own difficulties, which normally in tactics games, game developers are tossing them on the highest possible with Ironman. If the game design idea here that I have to suicide pretty much like. But here's the thing. Even if I suicide like half of the squad, I think you're gonna lose the mission because you cannot escape. Like, you will get computer desks, you will get dropped. Also, it's not death, lol. They're not so lazy. They just copy pasted this shit. It's not computer desks. It's like super alien, like loot box kind of thing. Yeah, they just copy pasted the code from the cleaner HQ, and there's no optional objective about destroying this computer. Yeah, just half-test the mission in general. It's a shame because the tile set is really cool and like the map is cool, but bruh. So Yeah, what I was saying, if the developer's intended design for this mission was to lose, like, it's okay to lose a lot of characters, but how you're supposed to extract and win this mission when you're already losing so many and panicking, it's just not possible. You're gonna get snowballed into complete wipe here. That's another thing, like... You need to touch the terminals for the primary objective. Yeah, it's kind of dumb, but I guess, yeah. I'm not gonna be surprised if that's the case, yeah. So you can touch the terminals and still... To be fair, extracting back into this spot in open area is also very challenging. Like, you pretty much need to... Like, how are you gonna kill, like, let's say 20 aliens in open space like this within, like, 4 or 5 turns? Considering that a lot of aliens might be still hiding inside the buildings and they're not going out, and there's some, like, here, out of the vision constantly, then you're, like, it's just horrible. It is horrible. It's possible they're not even looking at this mission. Yeah, they just, like, created this as is, you know, oh, here we go, guys, we have this mission for the story, and then fuck off, and we're gonna continue developing other things. Yeah, I mean, it's possible, sure. Same thing, like, with the final mission, and this... Right now they have... There's no endgame cinematics, so they need to fulfill that requirement for the publisher and the roadmap, like... Yeah, I noticed, based on the patch notes and milestones, I noticed that they barely even go back. Like, here's the... I couldn't make my own comparison because I work in a QA as a Quasimorph game, yeah, and I can explain how we do the... Well, I don't really have to even explain, you can see by our patch notes and major patch releases, but like, there's always something within patch that we do that we are coming back to the previous sections of the game and redoing, like, how's this in English, like we're doing another pass to the systems of the older systems because they're outdated or severely might need another look, and just looks... So the quality of the current updates, well, hopefully is very good, but like older systems, either through the code, through the gameplay, through other things, needs to be updated, yeah, and you need a new iteration for the systems. Like, this is what there's something trying to do with air combat, but unfortunately, I think... I don't know, like, the only iteration pass that they're doing, pretty much from what I've seen on these monthly blogs, is the replacing textures, 3D models. I'm gonna be also real with you guys. This ball texture is... What's the problem with it? Like, I seen in a developer blog the screenshot of the new ones. Servitors. It looks cooler. It looks like a little bit more metalish, but it still looks kind of similar. Here's what's the problem. It looks cooler, but at the end of the day, it's why are they spending like months to just fucking update like 3D models for some... Not every... Like, I would understand if they updated to every type of enemy immediately, like at the same time, but they're very slowly doing it for like... So for example, that fat ass civilian, yeah, that you saw, that is like brand new. So there's people have been making jokes that like the old school civilian model like this looks so out of place compared to the fat one, because that one looks so much cooler, yeah. And the developer creates this situation where, like, shit, if I have updated only 1 or 2 aliens, like, I have to maybe make more of them because, yeah, it just becomes out of place to... And yeah, it definitely seems like takes a lot of their effort and time and money, who knows what. Meanwhile, I don't know, like, personally, I don't give a shit about models in like such a game, like, the content, the maps, the AI, the biomes, the design of the missions, the gameplay loop, the UFOs, and all that stuff is like priority in such a game. I'm not even sure model of this can be called iterations though. Yeah, it's kind of like stretch, but yeah, it is, yeah, because they're really making a big focus like this. in their development blogs. They're like flexing it so hard there. And the biggest change that again I seen on the air combat redesign is that it just UI is a little bit cleaner, yeah. A slightly better UI there with buttons, but again, the gameplay wise, I think it's gonna be similar, like if not easier, because we're gonna be forced to use rockets and the torpedoes. But then there are people on forums that complain that cyberguns are easy. Wait, really? I don't understand that, because I have viewers who are saying that they're too strong, because in fact the Milestone 5 update made them extremely powerful, right? People are saying to nerf them so that if they move, like, they cannot shoot. That being said, if that's the case, then I think they're gonna be really not that, you know, scary anymore, because you can just stay out of the vision then pretty much and consistently. But yeah, I told you guys, they can move from like here to here and still shoot you with triple shot. It's crazy. That's also the core of the game, and there's so much. Yeah, exactly. Again, I am just a player. Yeah, I don't have any idea of their budget, their workforce, their pipeline, their priorities, their bug reports, things, pipelines in that section too. Just obviously I'm a bit disappointed in some aspects. Could been handled better, and their Discord could have been handled better, yeah, and other things could have. They're this game already extremely lucky that their publisher is Hooded Horse, yeah, which is gonna definitely help them out, but. And again, I really hope they're not gonna mess up the mod tool support on the release, like, because I'm pretty sure one of the first mods that are gonna happen to this game is like the mod that allows you to have a space in inventory in the ship. Like, please, for the fucking love of everything. Like, I'm not a big fan of installing quality of life cheating mods or like something that makes the game easier, you know, this kind of stuff, but this game literally asks for it. It's this. I can make a parallel with Quasimorph also. Quasimorph also have a full mod support pretty much, yeah, and some of the community mods are really based and exciting to install and play with, but how do they? I mean, yeah, since the release of Relaxes, there was people constantly asking for that damn inventory. Jump and survivability from regular summoners to heavy is insane, TBH. And I cannot tell that because I don't see their HP and armor, but I saw the screenshots of people on Commander difficulty posting on Discord. There's some kind of 300 plus HP with crazy armor, yeah. Which is also Autopsy lies. Also, yeah, good. Another fucking thing is that there's elite enemies in the game, yeah, but there's no elite autopsies for them, so you don't even know, like, in fact, this whole thing, I think these stats are based on normal version difficulty or something. It's super false info there. Cannot trust it. And some of the autopsy information is outdated because of the patches that they release. But it's all giving the state of the game and yeah, all the model news. Yeah. Which isn't affected? Well, I assume so, because I would be really surprised if normal difficulty got 300 HP bolts and stuff like that. 300 elite civilians. And then again, I understand that Fusion, I mean, Gauss and Fusion have a super insane multiplier of damage. So meanwhile, this is also another thing here in this game. So the sniper rifle, it says 70 kinetic, but in reality, because of the damage multiplier and the armor calculation, penetration calculation, the damage is just all over the place. And the fact that there's this roll about the damage, it could be 50% or it could be 150% of your roll, and then you have to take into account the multiplier of the type of the weapon you're using. It's just a crazy amount of math happening on the damage. But I mean, I'm fine. I'm playing the game like it's intended on Commander and like old school UFO, where you don't see any HP and shit. Of course, until you get Orb, Psy-Orb technology, whatever it was called. That would be cool, yeah, to scan aliens, enemies, and just see their stats like that, and armor and everything. That was such a cool item to use. But unfortunately, we don't have it here. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I should have ended this already like 25 minutes ago. Thank you for discussion, yeah, Vector, Milky Shake, everyone else here. Hopefully other people who watched this playthrough and they were not able to watch right now live, you can participate in discussion, write your opinion about what you saw in the comments. Yeah, I would like to, like, again, I have a stake of Commander Ironman here, and the situation with this mission is quite obvious, but yeah, I would like to still hear your thoughts if you care for this, yeah. But the campaign continues. It's a good thing that we learned that this mission can be just suicided effectively without breaking the story. Yeah. Thanks for watching. This was pretty much a yapping, testing, showcasing. Thumbnail of the YouTube title is gonna be for this. It's so over, like some kind of meme. Probably that emoji that's like, ah, like, you know, that face that's crying or like shouting. Yeah. So next real Xenonauts stream is gonna be probably in coming days, or maybe in a weekend, when I'm actually able to stream like 10 hours a day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have fun with the balls. Elite balls.